Alright, so I just got my new body cam. This is technically the second recording I've done. I took one real quick inside, but it's all charged up for me, so I figured I'd do a quick tour of the garden. Alright. My mom's garden started, oh gosh, this will be its third season. 2 seasons ago, this was all just weeds and clay soil. We went ahead and sheet mulched everything and put about 3 or 4 inches of wood chips over the top of it. We just got arborist chips to save some money, and it's worked out pretty great for us. The rocks were already here from a failed landscaping project from years ago, and so we were able to rearrange them into walkways and start putting perennials in the ground. Last year, let's see, I should reel back a little. The first year when we sheet mulched, we obtained a few shrubs and small trees and got those guys planted first. Last year we got all of the perennials in, so what you're seeing is actually second year growth from all these perennials, and I'm very impressed with them. Yeah, that's the background of this garden, so let's go ahead and take a walk through the arbor here. Planted these guys for my mom for Mother's Day, and they're doing real good. I can't wait till that apomia vine starts spilling over the edge. This one's getting close here. Come on guys, spill. Over here I have a few more drought tolerant guys, lots of yarrow as you can see, which turned out to be a real great friend for me this season. The flowers are out now, and so we're actually getting some pollinators visiting. But this spring I was so delighted to discover, probably dozens of ladybugs that had apparently overwintered in my yarrow. So I am really happy with that in the garden, even though I know it's just a matter of time before it takes over. I know that's going to be true because this patch right here is actually seeded yarrow, and so this is its first year of growth, but next year I fully expect it to be the size of the other ones. These sunchokes that you're seeing, this one was the first planting of sunchokes, so it's on its 3rd season now. This one was actually put in the year before. Oh, and it's just massive. I mean, at the end of season, you've got just, I don't know, buckets full of tubers underneath there for food. Sunchokes, Helianthus tuberosa, are a sunflower that has tuberous roots that are very similar to potatoes or jicama, however you want to say that. This space is kind of a work in progress. Eventually it's going to be a nice sitting area for up to 6 people, but this is the wild zone in the yard right now. Some bachelor's buttons. Love these guys. There's more that you'll see in just a minute. And this tree has been just a delight. I believe it is a white cloud chitalpa. It's going to have these really pretty snapdragon looking flowers blooming in, looks like, a couple weeks here. Got some lobelia, Cinderella pumpkin, yellow squash. This flower, I am way too excited that it's blooming right now, but I really don't think I'm going to get a good angle for you. It's called a pink octopus campanula, so I'll see how that turns out later on the video footage, but there it is. Got some watermelon in here, some more sunchokes, beautiful weeping trained style of birch. This has turned out to be one of my best nectaries in the garden. It is horehound, and you know, you can never tell if these things are going to turn up in the video, but at any given time that I'm looking at this plant, I can count usually 5 or 6 different types of bees and pollinators that are hanging out on it. They just love it, so I've wanted to chop it back because it's like monstrous, but it's really great for all of the pollinators, so I leave it for the bees. And then this was installed this year. This is the walking meditation circle. My mom and I put this together. She's been wanting one in the garden pretty much since its creation, so that was a very exciting project to finish. Yeah, eventually we're going to be planting it with a variety of ground cover. It'll be wonderful. Oh man, I wish I could show you this dragonfly that just flew by me. That ain't gonna happen. Alright, more sunchokes, more of those bachelor's buttons I told you I was gonna show you. So cute with the little pink and blue mix. And some fennel starting to bloom at the top. I bet you all the wild little guys are gonna love that. Hidden in here is a little apple tree. He's due in a few weeks for his summer pruning. And so is this comfrey. I've got 5 comfrey throughout the garden, and when they get to this point and they start to fall over, I chop them down and mulch them into the soil. This guy was looking a lot better a couple weeks ago, but this is one of my favorite flowers in the garden. It is a mullein. The variety is called Southern Charm. It is just so cute. My favorite. Over here is the plum tree that has been here since I was, well, since before I was a little girl, let's just say that. Produces so heavily, and yeah, I get a lot of seedlings that come up and have to be pulled, but I absolutely love this tree. It provides a good amount of shade here for our strawberry patch and onion patch, which are all blooming now. Got a golden rain tree to grow up. Looks like it needs to be restaked. And then this little pergola deal with the wistaria's been here a long time, and he's looking mighty fine. A little yellow, honestly, but we'll get him all fixed up soon too. Ooh, coreopsis is blooming. This is exciting. That's the first flower I've seen this season, so that's really fun for that guy. Oh yes, and my garlic society. That's amazing. I honestly almost forgot what I had planted here, but this is one of my favorite plants in the garden. It tastes so good, and it just keeps blooming these wonderful... Oh, I love garlic. Society garlic. I think that's what I meant to say. Some little pincushion scabiosa. Planted some rue down here that'll eventually grow up. And this is the comfrey. This guy is definitely going to be coming down soon. I'm going to chop everything down to the base, and all of this new growth that you see at the bottom is going to be back in 2 weeks, about 2 feet tall. You won't know the difference. Tansy. This guy hasn't started blooming, but nice and big. It's going to have little patches of yellow flowers at the top. Got a peach tree right here, and a little guild at the base. I used strawberries, chives, comfrey, and sorrel for this guild. Still incomplete. I want to get some bulbs in there this fall, and some other varieties of, you know, insect attractors and things. But yeah, that's the work in progress peach tree guild. And this is my hollyhock, which is so exciting for me because I took a whole seed packet of the Alcea negra and made about 5 mounds to plant, hoping that I was going to get 5 bunches of hollyhock. And well, this is the only seed that actually took, and this is the 2nd year of growth. Last year it was just about a 1.5 foot tall mound of leaves, and this is so exciting for me because this is it's blooming now, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how this shot is going to look getting up close, but here it is in all of its glory. So yes, that guy's going to be dropping seeds, and this one will be done, but I'll probably have a whole freaking 5 by 5 foot patch next year. We'll see what happens. That is the garden, all in all of its glory. Gotta love it.